Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. The action has already started. Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity gratefully received. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Well, that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. That's going to go a long way. And here's Cruyff. Now and the finish! No mistake! And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. Oh, what's he done? And that's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez. Ruben Neves. Shot could be on Maradona! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's looking to set free a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fiddles it through. Nesta kept his eye on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the area.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the second half gets underway.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
White, aim forwards. Forwards and with intent. Nesta. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, can they find a way to turn around this
The
deficit?
attendance for this match was 62,005.
Pull it. And here's Suarez. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Griezmann is herring after that one. Hazard. Great ball, and he's in shapes to shoot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Griezmann! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona take the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Griezmann. It's Maradona! Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. Torres! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Guyzz.
Bayern Munich
Number
choosing
10.
to make the first change. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Number 6, Seedorf. Number 11.
And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a
Please
distinct
turn
lack
towards
of
the screen
clarity
for
or
special
commitment
presentation.
in
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a sharp pass. Maradona. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Oh, here's a chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cruyff! Oh, it's come loose. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a sharp little ball here. Foden. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bayern Munich have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Saka. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit. He might be in here. Now the finish! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Roberto Carlos. That's been drilled in. Cruyff. And it's Gullit. Fiddles it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's a quick free kick. Seedorf. That's a lovely pass. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, they could break here. They get a throw in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Foden. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Messi having a look. So the perfect chance to get one back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Decent hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Alarm. That's really well manoeuvred. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Schmeichel can claim that. Bellingham. Works it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Nesta. That's headed upfield. Nesta cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Yes! That is his ton, and does he not know it? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
Bayern Munich choosing
14,
to make the first change. A case now of complete control.
Number 3, Matthias de Ligt. Number 17,
Nicely weighted ball.
Phil Foden.
Rummenigge! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's gone forward. Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's another good win of the ball. Seedorf. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Look at the space here. Cafu.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Edmilson. Time added on 4 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And with that, the final whistle. Bayern Munich, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Rummenigge, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. And that is masterful defending. Full it.
And Peter, you can't watch a match like this and not mention such a busy little player like Deco, who just never stops.
He always wants the ball and he always uses it well.
Very influential.
And he was quick to react. Nesta. It's been shipped out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Interesting ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri goes steaming forward. Sane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Deco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Luis Suarez, and he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka with the clearance.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gently done. And here's Cruyff. And it's Lahm. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Header! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's having a go!
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Mbappe. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff, looking for options for movement. Spread it left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has been cut short. Forwards and with intent. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Cruyff. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Seedorf. Number 10. Suarez. Coming on the field.
He's looking wide.
Number 11. Eto'o. Number 22.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ronaldinho. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Now it's
2
Eto'o.
minutes has been indicated.
Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Neymar. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Seedorf. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Out towards the flank. Goes in for the header! Goal! Bayern Munich! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Pull it. And he was alert to it.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance to finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. And here's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Hullet. Costa Curta. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shot could be up, and Hullet! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Cruyff.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, shooting chance! That's fallen kindly here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldinho. Hullet. Hullet. Swept in. Now Cruyff. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Bayern Munich are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Referee's given a throw.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that's a good ball. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Looking for the runner. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Gullit. Haaland. that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Can he put it away? And again! He's missed, but not by that far. Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Hernandez clears. That's a nicely measured pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kimmich. And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. He has found the way through. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Hullet. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ronaldinho. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Costa Curta. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ronaldinho. Interesting ball. Hits one! They score!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. The invitation was received with such a clever run.
There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ronaldinho! Here's the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Bayern Munich, still this single goal behind. This might spell danger. Nice ball, and he might be in. It's Ronaldinho! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Gets his pass away. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Seedorf.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, easy pickings there. Played back in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff.
Bayern Munich really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Costa Court. And that's that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.